Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all, so Ms.Lina coming with this video. I've been up here in my thoughts. And sometimes it's in those quiet moments you get clarity. You get clarity on things that has been driving you insane. A lot of times we be confused if we should move on, if we should stay, whatever. And I think that's because we don't spend enough time with ourselves just to unplug from the world and unplug from the internet, these social media platforms, and we just got so much y'all, that's why I don't like wearing mascara. Y'all see how it look dark? I don't know. Probably should have wiped it out. But nevertheless, we just get so caught up on things that don't matter. And a lot of times we also get caught up on what we see. We got the internet parading around relationships, marriages, and XYZ ABC. And is Ms.Lina against real, true, genuine love? No. But we get so caught up on these couple goals till you don't really know what somebody is dealing with behind closed doors. How many relationships that came to an end and you like, ain't no way. How? What happened? Think about it. I know. And believe it or not, it's always somebody watching you. Whether you got 10 people that admire you, 20 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, 50,000 people, 1,000,000, whatever. It's always somebody watching you who's inspired by you, or who enjoy you, or who think you're just living the perfect life because of what you put out there. Y'all, a lot of times I remember making Facebook statuses, and I used to remember getting all of these compliments. And it's not because I wasn't happy in the moment. I said it before. He makes me happy momentarily. Nothing ever lasts. Nothing. And you interacting, you talking back, and you're grateful for one. You're grateful that you're not arguing and yelling at each other. So you happy. You even happier. Then reality comes back to what it is. And I remember it was so many times after those minutes of happiness, I would see people commenting and saying, you blessed to have him, and XYZ and ABC, and I just wish I could take it back. I just wish I could have took it back. I just wish I would have never posted it. I just wish. But when you so used to being drained from being unhappy and just the chaos in your life, you try to remember that moment. you try to make it last, right? Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was just here laying in my bed, quiet, no kids, my TV not on. Literally, all I have is my little fan over here on the nightstand. Now here come the cat wanting me out. Cheesy, get out my room. No. He the only cat I ever known in my life that talked this much. So, no. And he think I'm talking to him. Dang, Cheesy. I was laying here in my bed. And I just began to think like how he just constantly kept coming and 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 kept coming back into my life, knowing his intentions. Yes, even though I did allow it back in. Because as always, you want that, you got that little piece of hope. You see what I'm saying? And I would allow them back in. It's different. I'm talking about every time I would say, get out. Now, if y'all don't know, I don't think I have disclosed this part enough or yet. But I honestly believe the reason why I didn't lose it, is because it would be times I would just have to tell him to go. Get out. Go. Get out of here. So it was a very unstable and unhealthy marriage. Y'all, he been at his mama house, if that makes sense. 1 minute, 1 month, he bringing clothes to the house. He back at his stuff at the house. Next minute, he back at his mama house. It was very unhealthy. So toxic. And it was those little moments I just was like, I will have a little piece of hope. Like, okay, well, he done been gone a month. And keep in mind, even though he was gone, he was literally at the home every day. He literally only slept at his mama house. Right? Crazy. Toxic. Then, I had those moments where he would be around and I wouldn't want him to leave, but I'd be like, no, it ain't no good. Just going back to your mama house. It still ain't where it be. Y'all, I remember begging him. Let's go get help. Y'all, I'm sure it's someone out there that just wish they had a partner that was willing to go get help to try to save their marriage. Because I know that was me. Me saying, let's go get help, that's me acknowledging I need help, you need help. But if we go get the help, we can make it work. We can do it. He went to counseling one time, and I remember he went and sat down and talked to my previous pastor one time with me. But when we went and sat down and talked to my pastor, I remember saying, I'm here because it's my last straw. I remember saying that. But I just find it mind-blowing how he could just come back. Y'all, I can't intentionally come back into somebody's life wasting their time. I'm not finna waste my time. That's what was so mind-blowing. And I'm just laying here relaxing. And I'm like, dang, people so comfortable just playing. Life is so short and precious. Who just want this much chaos? Who don't want to enjoy their time they have here on earth? Like, dude, this what you really kept coming back for, just for us to... Yo. And again, I'm in that phase of trying not to be hard on myself, because it's like, you knew it. You knew it. You knew it. Y'all don't understand how deep this had got. I remember I told him one day, how did I put it? I was begging him. I'll never forget, I was begging him through text message, just like, let's just get it right. Let's get it right. I want this. I want this. I'm talking about, y'all. Ugh. Begging him. Begging him. So the conversation going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I said, fam, I'm just going to end my life. I really made him make me feel like that. Him? I don't care if it was Barack Obama. But him? Now let me say this part. Ms.Lina have never had suicidal thoughts. Let me this get deep. But you could want something so bad from an individual to you willing to do anything to get that attention you want for them. Let that sink in. Every time he wouldn't respond and give me emotions that I was looking for, I would say, don't worry about it. I could date somebody else. But why do I gotta threaten you that I would date somebody else for you to give me the attention I'm looking for? And keep in mind, it still didn't give me the good attention, because what he'd do? Well, I was right from the jump anyway. Yeah, I been said that. You been doing that. And I'm just sitting here in my room, peace and quiet. It's just all replaying. Like, I allowed this individual to, y'all, I couldn't have been that desperate, but it's looking like it. Y'all, it's looking like it. For what? I'm really sitting here trying to figure out, what was I desperate for from him? What was it that I wanted so bad? And now that you're not here, my life is literally, y'all, my home feel like vacation. Yes, I gotta get here, come off work and talk to the kids, do this, do that. Now they don't listen, but y'all, I really be in my own little world, and I'm so happy. I'm so thankful. God knows. Whew, y'all, I'm so happy. So now you have this Ms.Lina that her home has become her vacation. And you had this Ms.Lina 7 years ago who her home was her prison. What was I so desperate for from him that I allow him to keep me in that state of mind all those years? What? What was I? What? Was I afraid of being alone? That can't be it. Baby. Y'all done bought me a new, I told you I love me a stuffed animal. Y'all done got me another one. Look, it's so big. Y'all, what was it? Because I'll get me a stuffed animal in a minute and have my bed feeling like I got somebody, like I'm laying on somebody's chest. All Ms.Lina need to feel is the comfort. I love stuffed animals. Love them. He know that. So what was it with... And I know some might say, Ms.Lina, maybe it was the money he was giving. He want that. Some might say, Ms.Lina, it was sex. It wasn't that. I know it wasn't. That was the last thing it was. When I'm in a chaotic situation and every day is arguing, we going back and forth, and y'all, that ain't it. That's not, that don't turn me on, if that makes sense. Argument don't turn me on, and that was... Every time we would have an argument, he would want to talk about that next. I'm like, dude, really? And I have made it so clear to him, like, you know, that don't turn me on to you. That don't make me want you more. Actually, it's the total opposite. I'm so emotional. I drive off of love and connections, and y'all, that wasn't it. Trust me. And I'm sitting here right now trying to figure out what was it, because he couldn't offer me nothing else. Then I'm stuck on why would he keep coming back. Well, I'm not stuck on why he kept coming back. Every time he came back, his life felt together. He felt alive. He felt happy. He felt peace. And that's how my life is now without him. I know exactly why he came back. I mean, one time he got sent to his mama house, y'all. He told me, he was like, pull up on me. So I pull up on him over there. Oh, thank God I'm not in this toxic situation. And I'll never forget that man said, he stood out. He got outside the car. He opened the door. And I remember he pulled on his shirt. He was like, you see this shoe? He lifted up his shirt. He pointed to the rim of his underwear. He said, you see this? This is you. These new socks, this is you. I'm like, huh? You just bought yourself that. He was like, but I see it, and this is what you do. This is how you move. This is how you operate. He was like, I promise y'all, kids, y'all not, God is my witness. That man said, I don't never want nobody else to experience your love. I don't never want nobody to see how good you are to your children and how you love your children. But when that man pointed to the rim of his underwears and his socks, so I see why he keeps wanting to come back. Yeah, I guess I never know what I stayed for. But I guess that's just a part of Ms.Lina life I had to go through. And I just thank God that I did not lose. I almost. Y'all, remember around the time I did that sleepover with me and the girls, I remember I said in the video, I said the husband gone, the son gone, it was just us chilling. Did he come back? Did he come back, or was he supposed to come back? He came back. Then I think he went back to his mom's house to get clothes so he be ready for the work week or whatever. Y'all, that's when that stuff happened to my car. Remember I told y'all, dang, I got to get the car looked at and woo out the bim. Keep in mind, my car was going to be what he used to get back and forth to work. So when that man told me, like, yeah, you need this done, you need that done, you need this done. He had quoted a price of almost $1,500, something like that. I can't quite remember. But I remember that I was going to get paid. I said, well, when I get paid, I get the rest done. So he did wind up giving me $500, and I just ended up getting the shocks done. But he blew up. Y'all, that man blew up thanks to you. Now I'm not going to get the good job I've been wanting, and woo after being woo, just all kinds. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, you gave me the $500 to get the car fixed anyway. Well, you should have got, his thing was, well, you should have got the brakes done. And looking back now, I'm glad I didn't. Because his main thing was, well, if them brakes done, I'm going to ride out. I feel cool. That's what his mind was at. But the mechanic had already told me, like, I'm letting you know, without everything that needs to be done, this car is not highway ready. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I call him back. I'm like, man, listen, the man just said the car not highway ready. I'm like, so yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do, but he's saying this car is not highway ready. Well, you should got the brakes done. I said, it don't matter. He said, without everything that needs to be done, it won't be highway ready. Now, what if I would have called him and been like, yeah, well, he said this. What you think I should do? So I asked him, I said, well, how much is it to get the front fixed? And that was the most, like $1,000 something. Then I said, well, how much is it to do the work that need to be done in the back? He was like, 4 or something, almost 5. So I said, well, fine, I'm going to take the 5 and do that. So when I get paid, I can just go on and get the front fixed like that. But nevertheless, that wasn't no coincidence. That was my way. And keep in mind, y'all, I even told y'all on the previous video, y'all, I found it so hard to ask God to remove him because I knew I had picked that up myself. I'm telling y'all, we went to the hotel on Valentine's Day. I don't know what I was thinking because yeah, whatever, but, yeah. I couldn't even ask God I couldn't find the words to ask God to remove him because I know he had just did it, and I picked that up. I was even apologizing to my kids inside my head. Like, dang, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, I knew I had everything I'm working towards and everything I had worked towards. I just knew I had fumbled it. Anyone going through it, y'all, I promise y'all make me see I'm not alone. I used to think that I was alone. I never been with nothing like him. Never. So it was all unfamiliar to me. Everything about it was unfamiliar. Everything. Be careful. Stand on your ground, y'all, man. Protect y'all peace. Protect y'all peace. Protect y'all. Protect y'all peace. Protect it. Y'all, remember, the world needs your positivity. Make somebody smile. Put a smile on somebody's face. You never know what somebody going through. I know y'all compliments have encouraged me in many ways. I'm so thankful for each and every last one of y'all. I pray blessings over y'all life. I pray God just come in and remove the hurt, the pain, the worries, the what ifs. I pray that. Y'all, I just wish everyone knew what this peace felt like that's in my life. I just wish everyone knew what it felt like. But God. Alright, y'all, I'm about to go on and end this video. I'll talk to y'all later.